So my male friend sent me flowers ages ago and my boyfriend saw them and done this. Oh, I mean, why'd your male friend send you flowers? I just want answers. I'm not saying that's wrong because, you know, maybe someone passed away in your family and your guy friend was like, sent you flowers as a nice deed. But I feel like pink roses is kind of a sign of romance. I don't know. I'm not trying to like stir the pot and start some drama, but also I'm here to start some drama, and I don't know, I would question your male friend as to why he sent you pink roses, but like I said, maybe something terrible happened in her life and he was just being a good friend. Who knows? Mine told me he could never commit to me unless I started wearing makeup. We'd been dating for 5 months and I've never worn makeup on a regular basis. This was after he told me he loved me about 2 months in. He also complained that my secure career and good income was too masculine and I should be more traditionally feminine. He was unemployed. Good luck supporting both of us. Good luck in life. Not even supporting both of you. Bye-bye. See you later. Good luck supporting yourself. You're unemployed. How about you FO and leave me to my independent, successful, thriving life. That's all I gotta say to that. Oh yeah, I've had people in my past be intimidated by my hard work, and no ma'am. Too many things to list. 2 that had the biggest impact on me. Let's do it. Number 1, called my college police and told them I was gonna jump off the roof of my dorm. He made the same call to my parents and best friend's family and several of my other friends. 2 large security guards came to my dorm room in the middle of the night and I had to spend the rest of the night convincing the school officials that I was not suicidal. YouTube might censor that, but we are referring to taking their own life. I almost got admitted to a psych ward. That's enough. I don't even need to read number 2, but I will. 2, managed to break into my Facebook and start replying to people as if he were me, posted compromising pictures of me. That's the very TLDR version. It was a mess. Oh wow, this is a mess. This is a mess, and I'm so glad that you're referring to past tense, because that means that you're no longer with this boyfriend. That's great news. What is up everyone? I am Sassy, and today we're checking out some crazy boyfriends that expose themselves. We didn't even have to. Their actions and their crazy behavior exposed they're crazy. Their crazy behavior exposed they're crazy. Wow, you should have a YouTube channel. You're so creative. That was the dumbest thing. Anyways, okay, moving on. Dated a guy for 3 years. When we broke up, he went bat poop crazy and stalked me while I was on a date with another guy. I'm talking followed us in the car for miles and parked behind us. When we pulled into the parking lot, got out and yelled at me and threw some stuff at me that he had bought. Kind of hard to explain the crazy to the new kid and explain that I wasn't crazy for dating him. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't like talking about my past and the stuff I put up with in past relationships, because it's like, it's almost embarrassing for me. Like, not even the boys. Like, I'm embarrassed that I dated that and that not, you know, never regret people you've dated, but, well, maybe. The fact that I stuck around, you know? And you know, some of my exes might think the same about me. Who knows? Go ahead. They probably should. I'm weird. I had a boyfriend who treated me like poop. He lied to me, cheated on me, put me down, stole every penny I had, and even left me for a stripper. Well, after he dumped me, he would call me every now and then pretending to want to catch up with me. What he really wanted was money and yet another chance to tell me that I was the problem all along. Wow, he sounds like a keeper. I just quit answering the phone. This went on for several months until one day I realized he had been following me. I had no idea how long. I was with someone new, my husband, and my husband was the one who noticed it. My husband caught him trying to look in the house. Of course, he was way too wimpy to allow my husband to come anywhere near him and ran if he got confronted. This went on for several months too. Yeah, that's some true crime documentary stuff right there. That's spooky, like real spooky. Like, you would think a husband might be enough reason for someone to leave you alone. She's moved on, bro. She's moved on. You left her for an exotic dancer. Go on then. We dated for 3 weeks. Wow, that's a short relationship. I've never dated someone for that little. He was emotionally and verbally abusive. Oh, that's sad. He always let me know how I wasn't good enough for him or life in general and compares me to his exes. I go to dump him and he cries hysterically and begs me not to do it. I tell him that I will give him a second chance. 2 days goes by and I don't see or even talk to him on the phone because I was so busy at work. He calls me and says he fears I'm getting too clingy and dumps me. What the? 3 months go by and I'm dating a new guy. My boss tells me she saw my boyfriend at the grocery store. My boyfriend didn't even live on the same side of town, so I ask her which grocery store. She tells me which one, sees I am confused and said he works there, right? No, we broke up several months ago and I'm with a new guy. She tells me that he recognized her and told her that he is my boyfriend. This was almost 8 years ago and I'm still WTFing about the whole situation. That's creepy. That's real weird. Like someone moves and works at a grocery store and is claiming to be your boyfriend. It's like, no, I have a different boyfriend now. About time to move on, my friend. My most recent ex-boyfriend was a bit crazy. He was very clingy, especially when I went off to college and he was a senior in high school. I didn't talk to him for at least 3 hours every night. He accused me of not caring about him anymore. Anybody who is in/has been to college knows that you don't always have 3 hours free every single day. This resulted in many fights where I was called assorted names and terrible things. The real killer was when I broke up with him. He systematically went to all my friends and our mutual friends and told them I cheated on him. This is not true. I never cheated on him. I talked to him once to find out why he was doing this, and he claimed that I had emotionally cheated on him because since I wasn't talking to him as much, I must have found someone else. Y'all, this is just like the pure definition of manipulation, okay? And a sociopath. So run away, run quickly, and run far. I dated a guy for 3.5 years, basically all of my undergrad. We worked together in a museum. After I graduated, I kept that job and took some time before grad school. He was jealous of any guy friends I had. He accused me of being an alcoholic when I bought a 6-pack of beer for my birthday. Yo, I buy 2 26ers for my birthday of liquor. Any shirt more revealing than a t-shirt was too low cut. Okay, out of here, bye-bye. He dumped me at the time when a whole bunch of things went wrong in my life at once. I started putting the pieces together and realized he'd been cheating on me with our mutual coworker. Museum coworker, eh? I didn't talk to her much, but she started posting photos of them together online when I was still technically dating him. I asked him to stop so all of our colleagues wouldn't see, and he said no. They basically both ran me through the ringer publicly at my job, and I ended up having to leave, which meant leaving all of my research behind. This hurts my heart. This really hurts my heart. I wish you stayed. Screw them. I wish you stayed. That makes me sad that you had to lose everything to this idiot. That's all. Not as crazy as some of the other stories, but I ended a 2.5-year relationship in December when I realized neither of us were happy. Fair enough. He was somewhat emotionally abusive during our relationship, guilting me constantly into doing things for him, threatening me by saying if I broke up with him that my friends would all leave me, and try to convince me that nobody else will ever love me. After I broke up with him, he told every mutual acquaintance how off I was and tried to get people to hate me as much as he did. Then what I considered the worst part, he told everyone he came in contact with about my serious medical history. Oh, that's sad. Ranging from my anxiety disorder to extremely personal nerve damage. I eventually had to contact our school to get him to stop, but he still sent me threatening text messages. Yo, this is a lot. That's a lot of emotional trauma there. Like, that's a lot to go through. And like, you're in school, which means you're like probably fairly young. Oh, that's too much. And then the whole like get your friends against, like, no. I'm stressed. I felt the stress of that. And that's not even me. My ex, who I broke up with because he had cheated on me, logged into my Facebook account as I was on it and basically watched my every move, read my messages as I typed them, watched me open and close the message windows, etc. I was talking to a boy I liked at the time / current boyfriend. The ex started copying and pasting our conversation and sending it to me through his account to show he was watching me. Somehow he thought this was justified and not psychotic behavior because I was a beep for not giving him a second, more like fourth at this point, chance. Needless to say, I changed my password that night. After I was certain he had logged out of my account, I was worried he would watch me change my password. Yo, that is some stalker stuff right there. That is some hacker stuff, some stalker stuff. That's spooky. You better change your password. I always change my passwords after a relationship. Even if they've never had them, I'm like, but they could have had them and didn't tell me that they had them. You know what I mean? All right, guys, those are some crazy boyfriends who expose themselves. We got girlfriends coming. You know we do. I don't leave anybody out. I expose all the crazy. I'm getting out of here though, you guys. Stay safe out there. Stay classy and stay sassy. Not crazy though. Bye. Oh, y'all, I can't read that small. Oopsies. Next. Are all of these this long? Because we're not gonna be able to get through them all. I don't like it. Oops, I hit my camera. Have you even subscribed to the channel yet? Don't be a fake fan. Hit that subscribe button. You know you want to.